decided to laugh. It's good for you, and it's pretty much going to be focused on the positive effects that laughter and humor have on the human body, both physically and psychologically. And my stance is going to be for pro-laughter. This is going to be kind of on two parts, like why laughing is good and what it actually combats against. And the main thing is going to be how humor is a good way to release stress and the negative effects of stress on the body. So, start things off with a little joke. I'm sure all of you have heard tons of Chuck Norris jokes before. But, so, anyways, everyone has heard the saying, laughter is the best medicine. And, I'm sure that, at some point or another, when you guys have watched a very funny movie or, a comedian doing stand-up or just something happens when you're hanging out with your friends and you just, burst out in laughter and you have this exhausting laugh, like the ones where, you're like short of breath, your eyes are watering and like your sides hurt just from laughing so hard. And like when you combine all those things, it actually feels good just because of the laughter. But if you feel those, effects without the laughter, you can't see, you can't breathe, and you're in pain, and you're like, oh, this is terrible. But laughing is what makes it, feel good, just because kind of like when you work out, laughing also helps release endorphins into the body. So that's why you don't have that negative effect from all the, like the pain and, the eyes watering and the shortness of breath. Alright, so when you're stressed out, laughter is a very effective way of relieving stress. Is anybody here that's been stressed before, a big test, an exam, a project, you get lots of anxiety, you get irritable, you feel insecure, you get really nervous about everything. You go through like social withdrawal, you can, lose your appetite, you can have like panic attacks, feel really tired, and also, it causes headaches, which is, combated by humor. When you're, stressed out about one thing, all you gotta do is, take a moment and just get your mind off whatever is stressing you out, watch something that's funny or, something to just relieve that, point of tension. And then once you actually have a good positive feeling from laughing and having endorphins in your body, you can go back and turn into the cause of that tension and have a positive mindset on how to deal with it. Alright, so another little comic strip. Alright, so the effects stress has on the human body. Alright, so the effects the stress has on the human body. So like laughing actually helps boost your immune system, and when you're really stressed out, it actually lowers your immune system, so it leaves you susceptible to being ill. When you're stressed out, your body's cannot actually produce infection-fighting antibodies, or the level of the immune cells in your body actually drops. So you're more susceptible. So if you get injured, you're slow to heal. If you're, like stressed out about something, you can easily break out, like have acne. And, being stressed, not only, just, kind of throws your body off balance, but it also messes with the endocrine glands in your body. And then the endocrine glands in your body, you're stressed out and you're starting to feel tired and exhausted, so the endocrine glands actually kind of balance all the hormones inside the body. So at that moment, the endocrine glands are like, hey, liver, we feel tired, so why don't you, jack up the blood sugar level so that we can get some more energy. And that's kind of makes you feel a little bit more energetic at the time, but it's actually really bad for you, because if you're stressed out for a very long period of time, that abnormal increase in your blood sugar levels can actually, lead to diabetes. So also another thing is when you're really stressed out, your body physically starts to feel tense. Your muscles hurt. You get like neck cramps. Your shoulders, everything, like your back hurts, and you just feel really irritable. And so laughing can always help relieve some of that stress, to get some endorphins in your body and feel better. I mean, there's always lots of other things you can do, but besides working out, which includes like you being dedicating like a couple hours in the day, and if you're really time stressed, just taking like 10-15 minutes watching something that's a little bit humorous can help you out. So how can you get more humor in your life? Well, everybody has a smartphone, right? I have a smartphone. It's recording me right now. And I have an app, a joke of the day app on my phone. So every day, a new joke comes on my phone, and I read it, and, I get a chuckle out of it. And also, there's YouTube. There's tons of funny videos on YouTube that, you can watch from whatever it is that you find funny. I'm actually going to show you a video that, I just find very...
Listen, Steve, I hear you. I mean, if it's up to me, right, we'd have the crocodile hunting 24/7.
Exactly. Every single time I do my bootlaces up, I'm staring death right in the eyes. How many baseballers are doing that?
I'm with you, that's for sure.
Crikey! Stand back, John. Have a go at the size of this beauty. I got him, mate. Stand. Don't. Gorgeous. I'll have insecurity any minute now.
I'll catch up with you later.
John, give us a hammer.
Every time, I've seen that video like lots of times, and every time I see it, it actually like makes me crack up. I mean, may he rest in peace, but he was funny for everything he did. And so if you're ever feeling stressed out for whatever the reason may be, take a moment, laugh a little, think about something funny that happened in the past. And everybody's had that moment when you're sitting there and you just recall something that happened like a few weeks ago, or like over the summer, and then you just start laughing in the middle of nowhere, and everyone's looking at you like, why are you laughing? So just have one of those moments, laugh, and feel better. And that's it.